Let's face it, most ad copy that you see in Google Ads campaigns is boring. Now, it's important to have a keyword focus in your Google Ads ad copy, but unfortunately, that's what many people just do. They just repeat their keyword focus and then have a call now or shop online or book now, and it just makes for really, as I said, boring and ineffective ads. So in this video, I'm going to take you through the process that you can use to make your ad copy stand out. And it not only helps you get more clicks, but it also primes the user to be ready for a conversion. So let's face it, when it comes to Google Ads, there are some challenges that you have to overcome when it comes to ad copy, because Google controls all of the font colors, it controls the font sizes, and it also puts limitations on special characters and emojis. So the only trigger that we have in order to stand out from our competitors' ads is to really put some extra effort into the copy of our headlines so that we can make our ads stand out from our competitors. And if you don't take the time to do this, you're going to find that your ads just blend into all of your competitors' ads, and you're really leaving a large margin for better results in Google Ads. What I find frustrates me about this is that if people just put a little bit of extra time into their ad copy, they could see so much better results with Google Ads. But it is also an amazing opportunity because the vast majority of people spend absolutely no time in their ad copy in Google Ads campaigns, that if you're prepared to spend a little bit of time, be a little bit creative, and add in some split testing, you are going to see much better click-through ratios and conversion rates compared to your competitors. So how do you stand out from your competitors in Google Ads when it comes to ad copy? And the way that I do this is I can complete this in 3 quick steps. Firstly, you want to see what your competitors are doing. Secondly, you want to use emotional triggers and unique selling points in order to stand out from your competitors. And then 3, it's a process of continuing to do split tests. So what we're going to do is we are going to jump into a screen share where I lay out that full process for you. But before we get to that screen share, I do need to also point out that getting your ad copy right is just one of the core factors in seeing success with your Google Ads campaigns, because you also need to make sure that you're optimizing your Google Ads accounts in the right way. And to help you with this, if you follow that link in the description below, you can get access to my Google Ads optimization checklist, which not only lists everything that you need to complete in order to optimize your Google Ads campaigns the right way, but it also lets you know how often you need to complete all of those different tasks. And if you want to get free access right now to my Google Ads optimization checklist, just follow that link in the description below. But with all of that said, let's now jump into a screen share, because this is going to be the best way that I can take you through that 3-step process. Let's go. So first I want to show you how quickly these results can change. So you can see the process of what I'm going to take you through is something that we went through on this account, and you can see through here, we've instantly seen a jump up in our click-through ratio where it was sitting, around the 4s and 5s. It's gone up to 12, 7, 2, and then back up to 10s. So we've seen a significant increase in our click-through ratio, and this came immediately after going through this process. So the first step of the process was, what I recommend that you do is to go through and complete a search for your top performing keywords. For this one, it was foot pain treatment. And what you can see through here is that the ad copy is just really boring. Say goodbye to foot pain, plantar fasciitis treatment, natural foot pain treatment, heal foot pain holistically, say goodbye to foot pain. So there was nothing that really stood out at all. And what we did through here is that we just made a couple of little changes. And what we did from here is that we went through and we added in some core things. So the first thing of what we wanted to do is that you can see through here, no one was mentioning anything about discounts or prices or anything with any numbers attached to it. So our first strategy here was, putting in a foot pain assessment, only $35. Or we were testing also 65% off a foot pain assessment. Now straight away, if we put that in there, that people are getting a really clear indication of how much this is going to cost in order to be able to get some treatment or to start fixing up this process. And then the other thing that we did start to do is we've started to also test in some things around non-surgical and also no orthotics to fix foot pain. But our first step was to add in some percentage or dollar values. So that would be the first thing that I would say, is that wherever possible, look to add in some percentage or or some dollar values in there. So rather than just saying, come in for a treatment, put a price on it. Say it's 65% off, or it's, you can get treatment for only $35. So the first step of that process is to take your keywords that you're targeting and complete a manual Google search to really have a look at what your competitors are doing with their ad copy. And then from there, what you want to be doing is you've got two main triggers that you can then focus on. Firstly, if you see, like the example that I showed you, where no one was mentioning anything about percentages off or putting dollar amounts in, by putting in a figure of percentage off or a dollar fee does make your ads stand out. Another thing that we've really found that has worked highly successfully, if people have a statement like this reduces pain or this increases performance, rather than just saying a generic term like decreases pain or increases performance, where possible, and that you actually do have the data to back it up, say something like, 90% of patients or 90% of people see reduced pain or see increased performance. The other thing that you can do as well is that you can also put in an emotional trigger. And what I mean by that is really looking at drawing in on the fear of missing out or building tension or a desire. So for example, if you've got a sale, rather than just saying sale on now, put a time limit on it, saying, sale finishing in 2 days or sale finishing in 12 hours, whatever the situation may be. That's another way that you can really help your ads to stand out from your competitors. It will be different for every business depending on what your competitors are doing, but I really hope you see the concept here of what you're wanting to do is you're wanting to firstly search to see what your competitors are doing, and then look to do something that's different to help your ads stand out. So that's the first two steps. This third and final step is to go through a split testing process. And because that is a big subject in itself, if you want to find out the exact process that you need to use in order to complete regular split tests, go through and watch this video right here. Once again, thanks for joining me. My name is Aaron Young from Define Digital Academy. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here. And remember to follow that link if you want to get access to my Google Ads optimization checklist. See ya.